Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bliss with Northwest Access bringing you Division I Boys High School Hockey. BFA Bobwhite's taking on the South Burlington Wolves. BFA coming in with a 7-8-2 record, 4-7-1 in league play. The Wolves on the other side, a 12-6 overall record, 9-4 in league play. South Burlington Wolves with a strong record this year, one of the top teams in Division I hockey. And South Burlington has a few, guys to keep an eye on tonight. Specifically, number 5, Lucas Van Mullen, the captain for the Wolves. 17 goals, 27 assists for 44 points on the year for him. And number 9 for the Wolves, Christian Butler, 20 goals, 17 assists for 37 points. So both of those guys averaging just over 2 points a game in Division I high school hockey. And few other guys to mention. Number 4, Jack Kelly, captain as well, 18 goals, 10 assists for 28 points. And number 8, Harrison Paquette, 6 goals, 14 assists for 20 points. And tonight we're just about to get underway and get to starting lineups. It is senior night here at Collins Pearly. The seniors for the BFA Bobwhites, number 1, Ryan Sargent, goaltender for BFA. Number 9, captain Gavin Clark, been a solid defenseman for the BFA Bobwhites this year. Number 10, Aaron Merchant. Merchant's been out this year with an injury, unfortunately. Number 11, Oliver Horton, first line forward for the Bobwhites. And number 31, goaltender Phoenix Wells. So congratulations to those seniors, and see if they can have a good game tonight. And as I said, just about ready for starting lineups.
Before we start our Bobwhite Senior Night presentation, we'd like to recognize the 5 seniors of the South Burlington Wolves hockey team for their contribution and dedication to the Wolves program. Introducing first, number 5, Lucas Van Mullen. Next, number 7, Colby Reagan. Next up for the Wolves, number 8, Harry Paquette. And number 21, Drew Doherty. And the final Wolves senior this evening is their manager, Mr. Isaac Hungerford. Congratulations on all your dedication and hard work to the South Burlington School District and the Wolves hockey team. At this time, fans, it's time to meet your BFA Bobwhite seniors. Your first Bobwhite senior this evening, number 9, Gavin Clark. Joining Gavin on ice this evening is his mom, Kathy, dad, Michael, and sister, Zoe. Let's meet our next Bobwhite senior, number 10, Aaron Gershon. Joining Aaron on ice this evening is his mom, Angie, dad, Dan, and brother, Zachary. It's time to meet our next Bobwhite senior, number 11, Oliver Horton. Joining Oliver on ice this evening is his mom, Lee, dad, Justin, brother, Foster, and brother, Parker. And our final BFA Bobwhite senior this evening, number 31, Phoenix Wells. Joining Phoenix on ice this evening is his mom, Christine, and his dad, Tom. On behalf of the BFA Athletic Department, we'd like to congratulate our 4 seniors this evening for all your hard work, dedication, and contributions to the BFA St. Albans community, the athletic department, and most importantly, your BFA Bobwhite hockey team. Congratulations and best luck in your future endeavors. And remember, tradition never graduates. All right, at this time, it's time for starting lineups. First, for the visiting South Burlington Wolves. In net for the Wolves, a freshman, number 30, Alex Shagman. On defense, a senior, number 21, Drew Doherty. On defense, a junior, number 18, Ryan Oliver. At center, a junior, number 4, Jack Kelly. At left wing, a senior, number 8, Harrison Popette. And at right wing, a freshman, number 12, Elijah Butler. The Wolves are coached by head coach Sean Jones, assisted by Elias Fleshman, Tyler O'Brien, and Connor Wood. Fans, it's time to get on your feet and meet and greet your BFA Bobwhite. Your senior netminder, number 31, Phoenix Wells. On defense, a senior, number 9, Gavin Clark. On defense, a senior, number 10, Aaron Merchant. At center, a sophomore, number 16, Luke Gando. At left wing, a senior, number 11, Oliver Horton. And at right wing, a sophomore, number 13, Sam Pauling. Your Bobwhites are coached by head coach Ben Roberts, assisted by John Ford and Evan Collins. Fans, at this time, we ask you to please rise, if you're able, and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bliss with Northwest Access back with you here just before puck drop, senior night at Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. BFA Bobwhite's taking on the South Burlington Wolves. And as I said, the 5 seniors called out earlier: Ryan Sargent, Gavin Clark, Aaron Merchant, Oliver Horton, Phoenix Wells for BFA. Starting lineup for the Bobwhites tonight: Gagnon, Horton, and Spalding, with Clark and Merchant on defense. Phoenix Wells between the pipes for the Bobwhites. On the other side for the South Burlington Wolves: Kelly, Paquette, and Butler, with Doherty and Audibert on defense. And freshman goaltender Alex Shagnon getting the nod tonight. Shagnon with a .900 save percentage, 2.4 goals against. And BFA coached by Ben Roberts, and the Wolves coached by Sean Jones. Jones in his 25th year with the South Burlington Wolves. So looking forward to a good night tonight, just about underway for puck drop. As I said earlier, a few players to keep an eye on for the South Burlington Wolves. Number 5, Lucas Van Mullen, with 44 points on the year. And another sniper, Christian Butler, number 9 for the Wolves, 20 goals, 17 assists for 37 points. So we'll see if BFA can contain a few of the players South Burlington has. South Burlington, one of the stronger teams in the past few years. Really dominated Division I last year. Played Rice in the finals. Rice ended up winning that game. Rice, another powerhouse in Division I, undefeated record. BFA coming off a overtime win down at Cairns against CVU, 1-0, and just about underway here. And BFA now, Merchant. Good to see Merchant out on the ice. Been out with an injury most of the season. And Merchant now getting pressured hard by number 4, Jack Kelly. Picked up now by number 12, Elijah Butler, trying to get a shot off. He couldn't do so. Butler still with a puck to the point. And number 21, Drew Doherty, dumps it down deep. And Clark now jumping into the mix. Clark, senior captain, dishes it off to Horton. Horton working his way in the Wolves zone. Horton quickly moving in. Horton around the back of the net. He hits the brakes down by the Zamboni door. Tries to find Spalding, but Spalding gets the puck knocked off by Sam Kelly. Kelly's still with it, trying to find his winger, Jack Kelly. Kept in by BFA, and a shot there by Horton. Just wide, close one there for the Wolves. And shot in on Wells. He couldn't cover, but South Burlington will get a line change. Bonnet now with speed out of the zone. Owen Bonnet, he gets tripped up, and the arm of the referee goes up right away. And BFA will go on the power play with 13:57 left in the first. But Bonnet just using his speed to get out of the zone and kept his feet moving and drew that penalty. So going to the box for the Wolves is number 11, Grady Fields, for tripping. BFA or South Burlington couldn't win that. Bonnet tries to get a shot off, and he gets tied up. Bonnet again holding on. Back to the point to Benoit. Down low, trying to find Bonnet again. Bonnet tips it down to Spalding. Spalding trying to get it out front. Shot there by BFA. Close one there for Thomas Garso. And Benoit keeps it in. Gets it down to number 13, Sam Spalding. Spalding spins off, holds on tight. Spalding gets tripped up, no call there. And Wolves will ice it down with 13:23 left in the first. And Benoit now choosing to spin off. He gets it to Bonnet. Bonnet works out of the zone, tries to find Spalding again. They couldn't connect, and we're going to have an offsides call there. So number 11, Grady Fields in the box for the Wolves. Faceoff will be in the neutral zone. BFA wins that one back clean. Clark couldn't handle. Gavin Clark, senior forward, captain for the Bobwhites, breaks it out to Horton. Horton with moves quick. He gets pinched off by number 4, Jack Kelly. And BFA does manage to get it back as LaPlume now. LaPlume trying to find space. He gets it over to Horton. Horton back to LaPlume. LaPlume trying to find open space. And he gets a pass over. And Horton now picks it up. Horton with a shot and a tip from LaPlume. Could have been a close high stick. No call by the ref. And coming the other way now is Jack Kelly. Kelly with space. Could be a 2-on-1. Kelly with a shot and a good save by Wells. Coming the other way now, LaPlume. Could be a 2-on-2 coming the other way. LaPlume working his way in the zone. 25 left on the penalty. Pass over to Horton. A little errant pass, but Horton managed to get that one back. Clark now. Clark with a nice low shot and a good save by Shagnon. 10 seconds left on the power play for BFA. And Horton gets it to Clark. Horton at the point. He gets a shot. Good block shot there by number 14, Sam Kelly. And a little mix in communication as it dropped out of Kelly's leg. Back to 5-on-5. Clark dumps it down to Horton. Horton takes a little bit of a hit. Clark with a nice low shot there. And a good opportunity for BFA again. BFA tries to do a little wraparound. Shagnon couldn't find it. Back out front to Horton again. He couldn't get a good solid shot off with a good pass from LaPlume. And South Burlington just trying to get it out. And again, BFA is going to get called for a tripping. Shot there. Wells will cover. And a good low shot from Grady Fields. Not a lot of on it. But now South Burlington go on the power play. So we're going to have a hooking. About 40% on the season this year. And as you saw before, their penalty kill over 80%. So South Burlington killing off most of the penalties. And out on the ice for the Wolves is Lucas Van Mullen at the point, as well as number 9, Christian Butler. Van Mullen works it down to number 4, Jack Kelly. Kelly holding on tight. Kelly looking for a pass or a shot. He gets it to Van Mullen. Van Mullen taking his time, shot from the point, just over the net on Wells. Back down low now, couldn't handle, was Harrison Paquette. Picked up now by number 9, Christian Butler. Butler taking his time. He finds Van Mullen with a shot. Puck couldn't get to the net, blocked there by a couple Bobwhites. And dumped down by number 9, Butler. And Butler gets it back. Butler taking his time. Butler with a shot there, just wide. And kept in by number 4, Jack Kelly. Van Mullen now. Van Mullen finds Butler. And a good save there by Wells. BFA struggling just to get the puck back here. Van Mullen for the Wolves down low. Lucas Van Mullen taking his time. Van Mullen still with the puck. He dishes it off to Jack Kelly. Kelly over to Butler. Butler now back to Kelly. Kelly back to Butler. Butler and Kelly. Kelly with a shot and a good block there from number 23, Colby Magnan. He dumps it down with 48 left in the penalty to Duffy Smith. 10-10 left in the first. And Jack Kelly now for the Wolves. He drops it to Van Mullen. Van Mullen quickly through the neutral zone. Van Mullen working his way in. Van Mullen with a little flip backhand just over the net. And Butler now. Butler with a shot from the point just high there. Tipped into the corner. And again, Butler picks it up. Christian Butler taking his time. Butler with a shot from the point, tip there, and Wells couldn't hold on. Puck loose in front. Horton now picks it up, just trying to flip it out, goes into the BFA bench, and we'll have a whistle with only 10 seconds left in the Smith penalty. But a lot of action so far in this game on both sides, maybe a little more coming from South Burlington. But face-off will be to the right of Phoenix Wells, senior goaltender. One back there by the Wolves. And BFA does not allow the Wolves to get a shot off there. Down low now, number 24, Cameron Poor. Poor looking for support, and a good tip there by Wells. And back to 5-on-5. And Bonnet now for BFA. Bonnet working his way in the zone. High shot over Shagnon there. BFA keeps it in. Shot wide there by Horton. And Bonnet now with a nice low shot. Block shot there by number 17, Trey Smith. Coming the other way now. Trey Smith. Shot on Wells, and he will hold on tight. 8:57 left in the first. 0-0 hockey game. Two penalties so far, one for South Burlington Fields and one for BFA. Duffy Smith. Face off to the left of Wells. And we're gonna have number 27, Garso, getting kicked out. Duffy Smith jumping in, one back by the Wolves. Shot there from the point, kicked aside by Wells. Nice low shot there from Drew Doherty. Coming the other way now, LaPlume through the neutral zone. LaPlume working his way in the Wolves zone. LaPlume hits the brakes and just loses it there. Christian Butler coming the other way now. Butler with speed. Trying to find Van Mullen as he was streaking in. Butler picks it up. Butler now pressured hard by Garso. And he tries to find Van Mullen streaking in. Picked up now, intercepted by Bonnet. Bonnet gets pinched off, but he gets it down deep into the Wolves zone. And the Wolves will have to reset. And Van Mullen now. Van Mullen and Butler coming quickly. Van Mullen with a shot just wide. And South Burlington does not manage to keep it in, but Van Mullen with a long shift. But we have a stick and a glove down on the ice. But good tip pass there to Jack Kelly. Kelly just falling, couldn't get a good shot off, just wide. And Kelly again picks it up. Kelly's got support up at the point to Sam Kelly. Kelly with a shot there and a good block by number 26, William Schreindorfer. BFA now, Clark just trying to get it out. He gets it to Schreindorfer. They couldn't really connect very well. But Elijah Butler now passes it over to Doherty. He couldn't handle. And we're going to have a icing call with no touch before the red line. Good crowd here tonight on senior night. I think this is the biggest crowd we've had all season. So good to see the support here at Collins Burley tonight, supporting these 5 seniors. And face-off will be to the right of Shagnon. 7:31 left in the first, 0-0. And back now is Colby Reagan. Reagan trying to go D to D, but intercepted by number 19, Manning. And Manning using the body down low. He hits hard, Colby Reagan. Picked up there by BFA. And goal by William Schreindorfer. So just hard work there in front of the South Burlington Wolves net. Shagnon couldn't track it down. And a nice little flick backhander from number 26, William Schreindorfer, and he gets rewarded there to put BFA up 1-0. 7:15 left in the first. Get you assists when we can. And Rathburn trying to get that one low, Donovan Rathburn. And good opportunity here for BFA to get another one. Getting that one midway through this first period. And dumped down by the Wolves now. Back now for BFA's number 6, Camden Phelps. So Magnin and Manning getting assists on the Schreindorfer goal. So BFA up 1-0, as I said. Coming the other way now quickly is Ryder Longway. Longway for BFA. He's got support from Rathburn. Longway just dumps it back there. Nobody there for the Bobwhites. Van Mullen now. Van Mullen working his way into the BFA zone. Van Mullen with moves. Tough angle shot there, and Wells chooses to hold on to that one. But as I said, Van Mullen, dangerous player. Keep saying it over and over again, but you know, when a guy's got 17 goals, 27 assists, 40 points in Division I high school hockey is pretty incredible. So Van Mullen will be at the face-off. He wins it back. And shot from the point there just wide by number 18, Audibert. Kept in by the Wolves now. Van Mullen picks it up. Van Mullen, he's pressured by two Bobwhites, just trying to get it out to Butler, and he couldn't handle. And Butler has a slash there, no call. But coming the other way now is Oliver Horton, senior forward for the Bobwhites. He gets pinched off, but sticks with it. Horton trying to throw the body around a little bit as well and get involved. And we have a delayed offsides as Horton's trying to get out of the zone. And referee sees that one all the way. 5:36 left in the first. 1-0 Bobwhites. Goal coming from William Schreindorfer. Number 23 Magnin and number 19 Manning getting the assists. Bonnet now. Bonnet taking his time, just trying to get over the red line, but probably going to have an icing call. No, icing is waved off. LaPlume now gets it to number 18, Duffy Smith. Smith trying to find LaPlume. LaPlume being pressured hard by the Wolves. Number 7, Colby Reagan. And Smith just gets knocked off the puck, and the Wolves coming the other way. Good defense there by number 17, LaRock for the Bobwhites. And LaRock again has it. LaRock working his way out of the zone. He flips it down, and the refs will call that one. And both teams will get a line change. Senior night here at Collins Pearly. 5 seniors for BFA. They will have one game left here versus Essex on Wednesday at 7:30. Manning now pressured hard. It's all over number 21, Drew Doherty. And Doherty got that one, won that battle. And Wolves managed to get it out. Clark now just chooses to dump it in. 4:40 left in the first. Puck squirts out to Schreindorfer, and a good save by Shagnon. Puck came off the back boards. Right out to number 26, William Schreindorfer, goal scorer for BFA. He got a decent shot off. Tough angle, but Shagnon had to make a good save. And South Burlington's record when the opposing team scores are 1-3-0 on the season. So that's looking bright for BFA. But scoring by period, the South Burlington Wolves scored 24 goals in the first period, 27 in the second, and 28 in the third. So South Burlington Wolves are clearly a third period team, scoring most of their goals this season coming in the third period, 28 goals. Van Mullen gets a good hit on Braden Manning. I think Van Mullen won that battle, but BFA just cheering on Manning as he took that hit. Clark now is back with Merchant supporting him. Clark choosing to hold. Clark just trying to break it out. Kept in now. Butler tried to keep it in. Knocked out by BFA. And coming the other way now, Parent jumping on. Pass now down off the board, trying to find Butler. And he couldn't handle. Parent gets tied up with Doherty. But coming the other way now is Rathburn. Rathburn takes a hit from Sam Kelly. Down low. Van Mullen now. Van Mullen for the Wolves gets it to Butler. Butler moving quickly through the neutral zone. Butler working his way in. Shot there and tipped up into the netting was Phelps. And broken stick on the ice. Looks like broken stick for Malbeuf. He's going to have to get a backup stick. 3:34 left in the first. 1-0 Bobwhites. And Bonnet will jump on as Malbeuf's getting his backup stick as it broke out in the corner. And Malbeuf's back on the bench. Nobody wants to take the face off. And won over by South Burlington. Kept in by number 7, Colby Reagan. Worked out of the zone now. Coming the other way is Andrew Early. Early pressured by 2 Wolves. And we're going to have those players I mentioned earlier, 20 points on the season. 6 goals, 14 assists. And coming the other way are the Wolves now. Good block shot there by Bonnet. And Rathburn dishes it off to Bonnet. Bonnet will dump it down deep with only just over 3 minutes left in the first. And coming the other way now are the Wolves. Elijah Butler. Butler working his way in the zone, tipped up over the net by Bonnet. Bonnet did a good job to get in front of that one on Butler. And Rathburn just trying to break it out now. Picked up by, Perring. He gets knocked off the puck. Coming quickly now is Reagan with a shot just wide. And kept in now, dumped down low by number 8, Harrison Paquette. And pressured hard now down low with Cameron Poor. And BFA wins that battle. Parent just trying to get it out. And Spalding now for BFA. Sam Spalding dumping it down. Horton there for BFA. Horton wins that battle. Picked up by Spalding for BFA. Coming in for support is Luke Gagno. Gagno gets hit. Decent. Trying to get a shot off there was Oliver Horton. He couldn't get a good one on it. Clark now at the point. Gets it over to Benoit. Benoit with a shot there, and that one's high. Over Shagnon. And Wolves managed to get it out with just under 2 minutes left in the first. 1-0 Bobwhites. Goal coming from William Schreindorfer. Back now is number 18, Ryan Audibert. Audibert just trying to get that one out. He does. A little miscommunication there from 2 Wolves. And Butler now. Butler working his way through the neutral zone. Butler just trying to get it in. And we have an offsides call there, but he laces that one top corner. Unfortunately, offsides. Butler working his way through the neutral zone quickly. Butler the second in points on the South Burlington Wolves. Van Mullen will be at the face-off now with Gagno. And Mullen wins that one. Could be a high stick, no call. Shot in by the Wolves by Doherty. Down low now is number 4, Jack Kelly. Kelly couldn't handle, trying to find Van Mullen. Oliver Horton now coming quickly. Horton with speed into the zone. Shot there. Blocker saved by Shagnon. Coming quickly now is Butler. Butler working his way in. Butler gets pinched off by number 6, Camden Phelps. Good pressure there from BFA. Kelly with a shot there and a tip from Van Mullen. And a close one there for the Bobwhites. Good save by Phoenix Wells, senior goaltender. So Van Mullen at the faceoff with Thomas Garceau. Garceau wins that battle. And 1 minute left in the first. And Duffy Smith just couldn't handle that. Coming the other way, Christian Butler. Butler working his way in the zone, dishing it off to number 4, Jack Kelly. Kelly trying to get it out front. Bonnet intercepts that one. Bonnet has space. Bonnet almost takes a hit from number 21, Drew Doherty, but he just was ahead of him. Butler now. Butler trying to find a streaking Van Mullen, and they couldn't connect. And a good play there by Doherty again. And Butler comes in, gives Bonnet the business. Good hit there. LaPlume just trying to get a body in on things. Jack Kelly now dishing off to Van Mullen. Van Mullen, breakaway. Lucas Van Mullen just wide. Close one there. Oh, and a big hit by Doherty on Duffy Smith. And LaPlume spinning off now, has 3 Wolves around him. He takes a hit from all 3. And that'll do it for first period. But right at the end of the period, Van Mullen streaking in on a breakaway. And just shooting it wide. Get you shots here just in a minute. Only goal coming from William Schreindorf, or assist from number 23, Magnan, and Manning, number 19. 2 penalties. South Burlington Fields with a trip, and BFA Duffy Smith with a hooking. So shots 7 to 5 in favor of South Burlington. But we're going to be back in about 12 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. We have a special guest coming in between second and third period, so keep your ears peeled for that one. We'll be back with you. This is Jason Bliss with Northwest Access, bringing you Division I boys high school hockey. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bliss with Northwest Access. BFA Bobwhite's up 1-0 going into the second period against the South Burlington Wolves. Goal coming from William Schreindorfer, assist from Magnan and Manning. 2 penalties in the first. Fields for South Burlington and BFA Smith with a hooking. Shot 7-5 in favor of the Wolves. Let's take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair in St. Albans and East Fairfield, and Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to help sponsor our live coverage, please reach out to Paul Schneider at Northwest Access TV. Check out their website for more details, northwestaccess.tv. It's about underway here for second period puck drop. Both goalies looking solid tonight. Wells for BFA and Shagnon for the South Burlington Wolves. Alex Shagnon, freshman, between the pipes for the Wolves. And Van Mullen at the faceoff with Gagnon. Gagnon wins that one back. Benoit now trying to find Gagnon. He pokes it in. Puck get out. Butler now losing the puck there to Benoit. Butler pokes that one in. Benoit getting pressured hard from Butler. Butler wins that battle. Van Mullen now. Van Mullen to the point to Doherty. Doherty with a shot just wide. Close one there. Picked up there by the Wolves. Grady Fields down low. He loses an edge. Picked up by Gagnon, just trying to break it out. Sam Kelly now couldn't handle. And coming quickly, Spalding. Sam Spalding for BFA. Spalding has support. He chooses to hit the brakes and take a good shot. And we're going to have a hand pass there. But Spalding just getting a good shot on Shagnon. Shagnon making that blocker save. No problem for him. And face-off will be to the right of Shagnon. As I said, at the end of this period, we will have a special guest up here. Stay tuned for that. Face-off won back by BFA, picked up by LaPlume. LaPlume just trying to get it in deep. And fired on net there, and Shagnon didn't know where it was. Good shot from the point by LaRock. And puck kind of hit Shagnon and bounced up in the air. Close one there for the Bobwhites. And kept in there by the Wolves. Pressure down low by Paquette. And Bonnet now takes a little bit of a hit down low. Picked up by Jack Kelly. Kelly now up to the point to Colby Reagan. Reagan with a shot, a good kick save by Wells. BFA manages to get that one out. Couple close ones there for the Wolves, and they'll have to reset things. Back now is Audibert, just trying to ring it around to Kelly. Kelly looking for a cross-ice pass to number 12, Elijah Butler. Butler gets that shot blocked by Bonnet. And a shot there. Oh, and a close one there for Jack Kelly. Kelly with 18 goals on the season. Fires that one over Wells. And we're going to have no icing as the puck was touched. And the crowd keeps growing in Collins Pearly tonight on senior night. Pressured hard, Manning down low. Manning all over number 7, Colby Reagan. And the Wolves just trying to break it out. And picked up now back on Wells, who will have to cover that one with 12:57 left in the second. 1-0 Bobwhites. Goal coming from William Schreindorfer. And Schreindorfer himself had another close one towards the end of that first period. And puck drop will be to the left of Wells. And Magnan and Trey Smith at the face-off. And Charlie Malbuff now working his way into the neutral zone. Malbuff takes a little hit but stays with it. Malbuff quickly into the zone, and a good pass there, trying to find number 23, Colby Magnan, in the slot. Good idea there from Malbuff. Puck flipped in the zone, and we'll have an icing call. Shot 7-5 in favor of South Burlington after the first period, but very close by both sides. Good saves by the goaltenders in the first. Like Manning trying to drop it back to number 6, Camden Phelps. They couldn't connect. And Doherty off the glass with a little bit of a high stick from number 10, Hayden Nelson. But BFA picks up that puck. Phelps working his way out of the zone. He gets pressured hard. And puck battle down on the South Burlington bench side. And South Burlington keeps it in was Van Mullen. Van Mullen just losing it there. Van Mullen with a close shot and a good save by Wells. Van Mullen now takes a couple hits down low. Butler coming in for support. Kept in by Doherty now. Butler trying to find Van Mullen. And BFA will ice that one down. Just trying to get the puck out of dangerous territory. BFA will get a much-needed line change, getting the first line back on. Gagnon, Horton, and Spalding. And Van Mullen and Gagnon. Van Mullen wins that one back. Good win back to Butler. He gets a shot, but that one's blocked, and puck goes up into the netting. .11:41 left in the second. 1-0 Bobwhites. Van Mullen and Gagnon at the face-off. Gagnon wins that one back. Benoit now. Benoit getting pressure by Van Mullen. Van Mullen pulls him down. And we'll have a power play for the Bobwhites. So Van Mullen will go to the box for holding and put BFA up on the power play here early on in this second period. BFA 7-8-2 on the season for the record. South Burlington Wolves 12-6. And BFA wins that face-off forward. Puck gets flipped up into the netting again. And we'll have a quick whistle. With only 3 seconds gone in the Van Mullen penalty. And one back by the Wolves. Over on the boards now, Jack Kelly just getting it out, trying to find a streaking Harrison Paquette. Paquette pressuring Clark hard. And just losing his stick was Harrison Paquette. Coming the other way now is BFA. Gagnon working quickly, dumps it in. Gagnon pressuring number 14, Sam Kelly hard. LaPlume comes in for support. LaPlume back to Horton. Horton with space, shot there, and Oliver Horton gets his goal on senior night. Beautiful shot there from Oliver Horton. Using his space in front of him, he hits the easy button. BFA up 2-0. 10:58 left in the second. I think LaPlume was involved in that play, but we'll get you an official assist once they announce. But great work there from Oliver Horton to see that space on the power play. And a bouncing puck there, and Wells has to make a little bit of an acrobatic save. And back now for BFA's Alex Wilbur, just trying to break it out. Down low now, pressured hard. Kept in now by number 18, Audibert. Audibert just throws that back down into the BFA zone. Picked up now by BFA is Magnan. So Duffy Smith and LaPlume getting credited for the assists on the Horton goal. So as I said, BFA up 2-0 early on in this second period. And Schreindorfer, close one there, and a good save by Shagnon. Schreindorfer trying to find his second of the game. And South Burlington now struggling with the momentum coming from BFA with that second goal. Good hit there from Bo Parent. Dumped in now by Andrew Early for BFA. Picked up by number 21, Ryder Longway. He gets pressured by number 7, Colby Reagan, and Wolves can't get it out. Back now. Charlie Malviff keeps it in. Errant shot there just to the left of Shagnon. And Parent getting in on the action, hitting Colby Reagan. And South Burlington still trying to get it out. Hits a BFA skate, and they finally do so, but Early will try to get it back in. And Ryder Longway blocks that one, and BFA will get a line change. Flipped out by the Wolves. They'll take a much-needed icing call as BFA dominated that shift. And South Burlington choosing to throw that first line back on to see if they can get something going. 8:56 left in the second, 2-0 Bobwhites. Van Mullen now at the faceoff with Garceau. Van Mullen wins that one back. And again, the Wolves will dump it down and take an icing call. Second goal for BFA, Oliver Horton with assists from Duffy Smith and Ethan LaPlume. Only penalty this period coming from number 5, Lucas Van Mullen for a holding. BFA scoring on that power play. So face-off one there by BFA. LaPlume just trying to get it back to Clark. And Kelly getting up to Butler. Butler gets the puck knocked off by Merchant. Van Mullen gets that goal for the South Burlington Wolves. And the Wolves are within one, showing some life there. So Van Mullen getting his 18th goal of the year for 45 points for him, adding on to his resume. And Van Mullen wins that faceoff back to Doherty. Doherty now. Doherty working his way in, dumps it in. BFA zone. So Van Mullen with assists from Kelly and Butler. Jack Kelly, number 4 for the South Burlington Wolves, getting his 11th assist on the season. And number 9, Christian Butler, getting his 18th assists on the year for 38 points. Down low now, Merchant spins off. He's trying to break it out. He's pressured by Van Mullen hard. Van Mullen now, Oliver Gagnon coming in for supports Butler. Up to the point to Sam Kelly with a shot. And Wells will hold on tight there. 8:03 left in the second. 2-1 Bobwhites. South Burlington just getting on the board midway through this second period. But this season, South Burlington scoring 27 goals in the second period and 28 goals in the third. So definitely a third period team. Spalding now for BFA, dumps it in, intercepted by Doherty. Spalding gives him a little nudge. And Spalding and two Wolves collide there, which didn't look like it felt good. Number 8, Harrison Paquette and Grady Fields colliding in the neutral zone. Bonnet now for BFA. Bonnet gets knocked off the puck. Horton comes in for help. Gagnon now. Gagnon hits the brakes. Gagnon just trying to get it deep, gets it down to Horton. Horton couldn't handle that one. And number 14, Sam Kelly now just trying to break it out. And kept in now by BFA was number 26, William Schreindorfer, the first goal scorer for BFA. Schreindorfer now takes a big hit from Doherty. Horton now. Horton takes a big hit as well from Doherty, who's throwing the body around. Picked up now by Schreindorfer, and Doherty intercepts that one. Doherty working his way out of the South Burlington zone. Doherty takes a big hit there from number 26, Schreindorfer, and he's going to get called. So 2 minutes for roughing. Putting South Burlington back on the power play here. And as we've seen in this game, they do have a strong power play. 6:41 left in the second, 2-1 Bobwhites. Face off to the right of Wells. BFA just trying to get it out and ice it down. Kept in by Van Mullen. And Magnan manages to get that one out. Van Mullen now for the Wolves. Van Mullen taking his time. Van Mullen using his space in front of him. Back now to Butler. Christian Butler working his way in the zone. Butler with a shot just wide of Wells. Butler picks up his own shot. Butler looking for support. Butler hits the brakes. Butler trying to find number 10, Hayden Nelson. And Van Mullen picks that one up. Van Mullen taking his time. Van Mullen back to Butler. Butler trying to get a shot off. He can't do so. And good defense there from number 6, Camden Phelps. And Van Mullen again keeps it in. And Jack Kelly back to Van Mullen. Van Mullen over to Butler. Butler couldn't handle. And Butler looking for Kelly again. Kelly. Van Mullen from the point, shot just wide. Less than a minute on the Schreindorfer penalty. Shot there from Butler, and what a save by Wells. Beautiful blocker save. And puck goes down the other end as BFA changes a couple players. Butler now working his way in. Christian Butler looking for support. Doherty streaking in, and Doherty dives, and we're going to have a call. I can't believe it. And Kelly now. Kelly taking his time. And that's going to be a tripping call. And that looked a little tough as he flew through the air, but referee is calling it. So Phelps going to the box with a trip, so there'll be a 5-on-3 for 25 seconds, and then 5-on-4 for another 125. Excuse me, 135. Burlington here to the point now. Number 9, shot there by Butler, and a good save by Wells. And Kelly gets it up to Van Mullen, and he couldn't handle. But a few seconds wasted off the clock there as Shagnon comes out and leaves it for Van Mullen. Van Mullen now. Lucas Van Mullen working his way slowly. Van Mullen hits the brakes, taking his time. Back to 5-on-4 now. And Clark down low, pressured hard. Benoit gets a man in front of him. Could have been a close interference call there. But down low now. And we're going to have another call here for a hold. And going to the box is number 8 for the Wolves, Harrison Paquette. So that gives BFA the opportunity. Period, BFA up 2-1. Down low now for BFA is Thomas Garso. Garso spins off, Van Mullen picks that one up. Van Mullen off the boards looking for Doherty. And Doherty couldn't handle. Parent now gets the puck knocked off him. Doherty now working his way in the zone. Doherty finds Van Mullen with a shot just wide. Close one there. Van Mullen picks it up. Van Mullen hits the brakes. Van Mullen pressuring Clark hard. Clark wins that battle. Job by Clark on that defense. Clark just trying to waste some precious seconds. And BFA is going to fire that one down, almost getting confused that they're on the not on the penalty kill, which will force the faceoff into the BFA zone. And Phelps tripping call, 35 left on that one, and 120 left on the South Burlington Poquet hold. Still 4-on-4 hockey. One back by the Wolves. Shot there from number 9, Christian Butler, just wide. And Butler again picks it up. Butler with a tough angle, just over the net of Wells. And kept in by the Wolves. Bonnet now. Bonnet, junior defenseman for the Bobwhites. He gets pressured hard by Butler, and Butler staples Bonnet into the boards. Good hit there. And flipped in to the zone was Christian Butler. He'll get a change. Back now for BFA. BFA will be on the power play now for 39 seconds. Coming quickly now, it's Benjamin Larocque. Benjamin Larocque almost gets knocked off the puck by Van Mullen. And Larocque couldn't get it down deep. Van Mullen now for the Wolves. He gets knocked off. Good defense there from Horton. And Clark now picks it up in the neutral zone. Intercepted by Clark. Clark working his way in. Clark with a tough angle and a good save by Shagnon. And the Wolves will dump it down with only 10 seconds left. And Shagnon's looking like he fell backwards into the net, knocking it off. Hopefully he's all right. There's 8 seconds left on the Poquet holding. Duffy Smith with some good sportsmanship going over, seeing if Shagnon's okay. Duffy Smith been a clutch player for BFA this year, really racking up those points, getting plenty of assists and goals for BFA. Smith has a bright future for the Bobwhites, seeing that he's just a sophomore, and BFA only losing 5 seniors. And BFA couldn't keep it in. Back to 5-on-5 now. LaPlume. LaPlume finds Smith. Smith working his way in the zone. Smith with moves. Good defense there by the Wolves. Coming quickly now, Harrison Paquette as he gets out of the box. Dumps it down into the BFA zone. Malbuff now. Charlie Malbuff takes a little bit of a hit from Kelly. Kelly picks that one up. Kelly just trying to cycle it down, finding number 12, Elijah Butler. And kept in now by number 7, Colby Reagan. Reagan and Malbuff get tied up. And Wolves just trying to keep it in here, but Smith gets it out. And back now is Harrison Paquette. And we're going to have a call here with Smith. And we're going to have a matching. Smith and Ryan Audibert going to the box for a matching call. I would assume just a retaliation from both players. Interference. .130 left in the second. Bobwhite still up 2-1. BFA holding strong. Wells looking solid in net for the Bobwhites tonight. Shagnon on the other end doing a good job as well. And we're going to have Van Mullen getting kicked out. And number 9, Christian Butler jumping in. Scagno. And Horton now. Horton with a nice low shot there. And a good save by Alex Shagnon. And South Burlington Wolves will flick that one out. So Smith getting an interference call and Audibert getting a slashing call. 1 minute left in the second. So faceoff will be in the South Burlington zone still with just under a minute left in the second. And face-off will be Magnan and Van Mullen. And Van Mullen wins that one back to Doherty. Doherty just trying to ring it around the boards. Bonnet jumping in now. Bonnet looking for a shot for a tip from Manning. And coming the other way now is number 14, Sam Kelly. Kelly gets a shot there. Nice low shot on Wells. He kicks that aside. Shot from Doherty from the point. And Wells holds that one up with 34.3 left. So as I said earlier, BFA with a game against Essex Hornets this coming Wednesday at 7:30 at Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. We'll be with you for that one. And one back to Doherty. Doherty trying to find Butler. Butler gives it to Van Mullen with a backhander just wide of Wells. And BFA just trying to work it out. Good hit there from Van Mullen. And kept in now by the Wolves. Kelly just trying to get a shot off. And a little wraparound there and a close one as the net gets knocked off. But a close opportunity there. Butler just trying to wrap it around. With only 10.5 left. BFA will get a line change. Gagnon and Van Mullen just to the right of Wells. And that faceoff gets tied up by both players. And Charlie Malif will get it down low and try to hold it to hold off the rest of this period. And that'll do it for second period action, but BFA up 2-1 going into the third period. So goals in the second period, BFA getting the goal from Horton with assist from Smith and LaPlume, and Van Mullen getting that goal for South Burlington to get within one with assist from Kelly and Butler. And we're gonna have a special guest here coming soon, and we'll get you shots here. So shots 17-12 in favor of South Burlington. South Burlington doing a better job that period just to get in quality shots on net. And as we saw earlier in that second period, Van Mullen getting credit for that assist. So just hopping on now is our special guest. What? No. You want the camera?
Up to you.
So hopping on now is Connor Wood, assistant coach of the South Burlington Wolves. Also pregame twirl is the hockey podcast he has with Ben Finkelstein and social media hockey coverage for Vermont high school hockey, college hockey, and kind of hockey all in general. So Connor, good to have you here.
Lispy, it's an honor to be up here with you.
Absolutely. So what's your thoughts on the game so far?
It's been obviously playoffs are right around the corner,
right,
but it's a playoff type game. Teams are getting into some penalty trouble. Goaltending's been great. It's been physical. But really, to be honest with you, and I know we're going to get into, the playoffs, but this is a league right now where 2 through 20, if you will, anyone can beat anyone on any given day outside of Rice right now. Right,
Rice being what, 17-0 or 16-0, something?
17-0, and they've won probably 5 or 6 games by a touchdown.
Right, so Rice being that top team in Division I hockey, but as Connor said, you get a hot goaltender, you get some, some quality chances, some tips, some lucky tips. Anything can happen in playoff time. So this could be a good test tonight for BFA if they can get out of here with a win going into playoff time. Just having Essex coming up this Wednesday.
Yeah.
So as far as high school hockey, what do you see for playoff time? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, honestly, outside of Rice, SB and Spalding, I want to say, are battling for the 2 seed right now, and they're both 12-6 around that. It's really just Rice that's 17-0. So like I said, it's really competitive 2 through 10.
Yep.
Anyone can beat anyone, and it's the same thing at the Division II level.
Yep.
Some of the top dogs have lost to some of the teams that are struggling. So that's that's kind of been the story of the year. But yeah, I think it's going to be tough to beat Rice.
Right.
This is a league where everyone has that one really good line.
Yep.
But Rice has 4 really good lines,
Right.
and you don't miss a beat between any of those 4, and that's why you're seeing them score 7-8 goals every night.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I mean, 9-0 win over Hartford. They had a 9-0 win over BFA. I mean, it's just crazy to see that they can put up that many goals in a high school game. But it's good to have you on just quickly. This is great. We don't normally have guests on here, but it's good to have someone come on every so often. But yeah, I appreciate your time, buddy, and good luck the rest of the season. We'll see you maybe playoff time.
Thanks, Bliss B. BFA's lucky to have you.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. So Connor Wood from Pregame Twirl, assistant coach of the South Burlington Wolves, hopping on here, giving his side of things in the Division I hockey world. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with you here for third period action. BFA up 2-1 going into the third period. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bliss with Northwest Access bringing you Division I Boys High School Hockey. BFA up 2-1 going into the third period. And let's take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make our live sports coverage possible. Split Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans and East Fairfield, and Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to help support our live coverage, please reach out to Paul Schneider at Northwest Access TV. Check out their website for more details, northwestaccess.tv. So just about underway for third period action. BFA getting that first goal in the first period coming from Schreindorfer, assist coming from Magnan and Manning. And Oliver Horton getting that second goal for BFA with Duffy Smith and LaPlume getting assists. And South Burlington, Van Mullen getting within one. And assist coming from Kelly and Butler. And a few penalties during the second period. Van Mullen for a hold, Schreindorfer for a rough, Phelps for a trip, Paquette for a hold, and Smith and Audibert with a matching. Smith with a interference and, Smith with an interference and slash for Audibert. So just about to get underway here for third period puck drop. And thanks again for Connor Wood hopping on, giving his tale of the tape for Vermont High School Hockey, assistant coaching the South Burlington Wolves this year. But check out Pregame Twirl on Instagram, TikTok, any social media platform, as well as his hockey podcast, Pregame Twirl with Ben Finkelstein, on YouTube and Spotify. Pregame Twirl with close to 3,500 followers. A little delay, just letting the ice dry here. But BFA looking for those crucial wins going in towards playoff time. I said earlier, coming off that OT win down at Cairns over CVU, 1-0. And tonight trying to beat out the Wolves. But BFA with that tough 7-8-2 record, 4-7-1 in league play. South Burlington, one of those top teams in Division I, being 12-6 overall, 9-4 in league play. But both teams have great goaltending, can put the puck in the back of the net. Seen that tonight. But senior night here tonight. Seniors for the Bobwhites, Ryan Sargent, goaltender. Gavin Clark, Aaron Merchant, Oliver Horton, and Phoenix Wells. Wells playing tonight between the pipes for the Bobwhites with a great crowd here tonight at Collins Pearly for senior night. And we'll be back with you on Northwest Access on Wednesday versus the Essex Hornets. So that will be February 26th at 7:30 after the Comets game. So Gagnon and Van Mullen at the face-off. BFA up 2-1. Start of the third. Van Mullen wins that one back. Doherty now. Doherty off the boards, trying to find number 9, Christian Butler, and he couldn't handle. And D-to-D pass from Clark to Benoit. And Horton takes a little bit of a shot there. And Van Mullen now is trying to work his way in the zone. He gets the puck knocked off as delayed offsides. Clark, senior captain, gets knocked off the puck, but picked up by Horton. Horton working his way in. He gets knocked off by Van Mullen. And Benoit finds Spalding, Sam Spalding for BFA. Sam Spalding behind the net. Dishes it off to Horton. And Doherty now couldn't handle. And Butler gets pressured hard over on the boards. Butler finds number 4, Jack Kelly. Kelly gets knocked off the puck. Good defense there from the Bobwhites. And Clark now just getting to the red line, dumping it down with just over 14 left in the third. 2-1 Bobwhites. Coming out quickly now is Sam Kelly. He gets it up to number 4, Jack Kelly, who couldn't handle. Van Mullen now picks it up. Van Mullen taking his time. Van Mullen with a shot there and a good blocker save by Wells. And BFA managing to get that one out and chucked back in by number 14, Sam Kelly. And Bonnet now getting pressured hard. Bonnet and Butler battling. And Butler falling down, and he's holding his back. And he's going to take a whistle as he's down on the ground. Wells doing good sportsmanship, coming out, picking up his stick. But hopefully all the best for number 9, Christian Butler, as he manages to get up now. Could have taken a stick or a skate in the back, but give him a couple claps as he goes to the bench. So face-off will be in the neutral zone. Garceau and Poquette. Poquette wins that one to the left. And Bonnet goes D to D over to number 17, Ben LaRock. LaRock takes a big hit just as the offsides was called from referee Adam Berger. Face off again in the neutral zone. One over by the Wolves. Bonnet now taking some pressure. Bonnet trying to get it down deep. He can't do so. The Wolves managed to get it out. And some battling down by the penalty boxes and flipped in by Smith. Back now, Colby Reagan trying to find number 11, Grady Fields. Fields back over to Audibert. Audibert up to number 12, Elijah Butler. And again, just working into the zone. Ryan Audibert gets knocked off the puck by Manning. And coming quickly now is Grady Fields with a shot. And held by Wells. And we'll have a face-off just to the left of Phoenix Wells. But BFA doing a good job tonight getting those quality shots on net, and a good block shot there by BFA. Charlie Malviff now just trying to get it out. He does. Doherty now. Doherty just flicking it back in the BFA zone, and that will be no icing as it touched a glove. And pressure down low now. BFA just trying to break it out. Off the boards. Coming quickly now is Schreindorfer. William Schreindorfer dumping it down. Schreindorfer first goal scorer for BFA. BFA just trying to set things up down in the Wolves zone. And Wolves say no and get that one out. And coming quickly now, Hayden Nelson. Nelson couldn't win that battle against Camden Phelps. Phelps will get a line change. Picked up now by Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer just trying to work his way in. He flips that one in and he'll get a line change. And looking for a stretch pass to Doherty there. And intercepted by Clark. He dumps it back in, and we'll have a delayed offsides as BFA needs to tag up, giving South Burlington the option to get out. And South Burlington will dump it down and getting their first line back on. Well, Parent just trying to find number 21 there. Ryder Longway, and Van Mullen takes a slap shot as his shot was blocked. Van Mullen gets it back now to number 4, Jack Kelly, or Sam Kelly, excuse me, who takes a little bit of a hit there. Choosing to spin there is Clark. Clark just trying to get it out. Puck knocked down there by Jack Kelly. He takes a tough angle shot over the net. Van Mullen now battling down low. And South Burlington just trying to get a shot off was Butler there, but Clark intercepts that one as he goes the other way and flips it down on Shagnon. And Shagnon did not hold, and Parent trying to do a little bit of a wraparound, and he couldn't get it tight enough as the net was popped off. As Parent was trying to do a quick wraparound with 10:50 left in the third. 2-1 Bobwhites. Bobwhites will get their first line back out. Gagnon, Horton, and Spalding. And on defense, Bonnet and LaRock. But the Wolves will break that one out. Bonnet now just trying to get it past to Spalding, just ahead of him. And the Wolves will dump it down on the BFA zone. Back now is Bonnet. Bonnet taking his time, flicks it back, trying to find number 17, Ben LaRock. LaRock takes a hit from number 8, Harrison Paquette. And again, Bonnet. Bonnet now just trying to work his way out of the zone, just ahead of him. Kept in by the Wolves, and Coach Ben Roberts catches that puck as it goes into the bench. And BFA will keep the first line out, just switch up the D pair. So Gagnon and Trey Smith at the face-off, one back by Gagnon. Kept in now by the Wolves. Gagnon coming in for support. Number 10, Hayden Nelson, just trying to win this battle down low. He loses his stick. He gets a hit off. Good save there by Wells, and a good shot there by number 17, Trey Smith. Back up to the point. Shot there, good block by Gagnon, as Doherty was trying to get a shot on net, and SB will tag up. Charlie Malbeuf has a little bit of time now, just trying to break it out. Intercepted there by number 10, Hayden Nelson with a shot. Nelson just with a tough angle. Intercepted there by number 24, Cameron Poor, and another block shot there by BFA. And Horton just trying to get the puck out after a couple dangerous interceptions as he throws that up into the netting. 9:32 left in the third period. BFA leading this one 2-1 against a very solid South Burlington team. South Burlington fighting for that number 2 spot with Spalding. And Rice way out in front. Shot there, and Van Mullen drops it back to number 9, Christian Butler in the slot, who buries. 2-2. Coach Ben Roberts down on the bench saying we're in a hockey game now with plenty of time left in this game with 9:25 left in the third. But Van Mullen with kind of a no-look pass into the slot. He finds number 9, Christian Butler, who gets his 21st of the year. And Van Mullen gets his 29th assist. So Doherty getting the second assist on the Butler goal, but we got a tie hockey game now. Van Mullen dishing it over to number 14, Sam Kelly. Kelly just trying to get it in. And South Burlington showing some life now. As I said earlier in the game, they are a third period hockey team, racking up 28 goals this season in the third period. So a strong team deep in games. Shot there and a good save by Wells. Wells starting to see some more rubber in this third period. And Butler again. Butler shimmy shakes. Butler back and forth. Butler, the goal scorer for South Burlington, gets the puck back. Butler up to the point. Shot there from Doherty. And a close one there as the puck comes out front again, as number 4, Jack Kelly, was trying to get it out to the slot. BFA will get a line change. Tough time to change as Jack Kelly working his way in the zone. Van Mullen with a shot. Good block there from Benoit. And BFA will dump that down and take an icing call with 8 minutes left in the third, 2-2. Both teams staying composed so far in this third period. No penalties so far. At this point in the game, you want to just stay out of that penalty box. Don't allow either team to go on the power play. And back now for BFA is Ben LaRock. LaRock getting pressured hard by 2 Wolves. Kept in by number 7, Colby Reagan. He dumps it down deep. And Bonnet now just trying to work it out of the zone. Owen Bonnet. Getting into the neutral zone. Bonnet gets it down deep. He's got Schreindorfer streaking in. And picked up now Ryan Audibert just trying to get it out. He does. And flicked off the glass was LaRock. But good little pass there by BFA, but nobody there. And Manning now for BFA. Manning picks that one up. Manning will dump it down. No icing call. Manning pressuring number 7, Colby Reagan hard. Manning gets a hit in. Picked up now, Grady Fields just trying to get it out. Kept in by BFA at the point was LaRock. He almost loses his balance. LaRock again keeps it in. Bo Parent now. Parent dumping it down deep. And South Burlington will have to reset things with 6:50 left in the third. Tie hockey game, 2-2. Off the boards, trying to find number 12, Elijah Butler, as South Burlington takes an icing call. So goals coming this period from Butler for South Burlington, assist from Van Mullen and Doherty. As Butler ties this hockey game. Face-off won there by BFA. And puck chucked back down by Camden Phelps on senior night here at Collins Pearly. Coming the other way now is Hayden Nelson. Nelson dumping it down deep. He's got help from Trey Smith. Trey Smith just gets knocked off the puck and picked up now by number 10, Hayden Nelson. Nelson gets it up to the point to Sam Kelly. Sam Kelly pressured hard and a good hit there from number 6, Camden Phelps. And number 14, Sam Kelly will dump it down deep. Charlie Malbuff will get it out for the Bobwhites. Streaking down quickly was number 21, Ryder Longway. Good pressure from him. And BFA doing a good job keeping this puck in. But just as I say that, the South Burlington Wolves are coming the other way. Sam Kelly dumps it in on Wells as he kicks it aside. And good hit there from Malbuff on Sam Kelly. Kept in now, Jack Kelly. Jack Kelly just trying to find Sam Kelly in the slot. And BFA cannot break it out, and Wells will get a much-needed cover in the BFA zone. Good forecheck there coming from the South Burlington Wolves. So Van Mullen at the face-off with Garceau. Garceau wins that one back. Butler now dumping it down deep, trying to find Van Mullen. Van Mullen cycling it down, trying to find Jack Kelly. Jack Kelly leaves it for Butler. Butler with a no-looker to Jack Kelly. And they couldn't connect. Phelps now getting pressured hard by Kelly. And Phelps wins that as he gets it out of the zone. Duffy Smith just trying to win that battle there, and coming the other way quickly is Jack Kelly. Kelly and Clark. Clark does a good job getting back on that back check. And Garceau now taking some pressure from number 9, Christian Butler, the goal scorer for South Burlington this period. Shot from the point there, looking for a tip. Van Mullen almost picks that one up in the slot. Shot from the point there, and a blocked shot for BFA. Cycling down low now, Butler. Butler trying to get to Van Mullen. Van Mullen looking to the point to Doherty. Doherty finding space. Doherty and a good block shot there from Smith, who loses a net guard. And BFA will ice that down with some serious pressure from the South Burlington Wolves with a close chance there in front of Wells. 4:22 left in this hockey game. 2-2. Face-off now will be Magnan and Paquette. And Wolves will try to keep this one in. They do so. Good speed there by Audibert to keep that in the zone. And Colby Reagan couldn't keep it in as Schreindorfer was pressuring him. Schreindorfer now. Schreindorfer with space as he lays out trying to get the puck past Shagnon. And close one there. Coming quickly now is Cameron Poore. Poore takes a big hit from Bonnet. And Magnan now just trying to pick up that puck as a few bodies are flying around. And coming quickly now is number 8, Harrison Paquette. Paquette just trying to beat number 17, LaRock, to that one, and Wells will cover. But quick line changes in this game as the speed is picked up significantly from last game. But Gagnon and Van Mullen at the face-off. Shot there from Butler, and a good save by Wells. Good face-off win there for South Burlington. Kelly now. Kelly cycling down to Butler. Butler now to Kelly. Kelly trying to find Sam Kelly, his brother, at the point. And Butler now dumping it down deep. Malbuff for the Bobwhites with the puck ringing around the edge of the boards. And puck goes into the netting. As Malbuff flips it up, we will have a whistle. 3:18 left in the third. Getting down to crunch time here in this game. And face-off one back. Doherty with a shot and a good block there from Horton, sacrificing his body. Horton blocking a shot in the Hartford game, taking one in the arm, so Horton not scared to get down and block some shots. And Van Mullen again with Gagne. Left of Wells. Van Mullen trying to win that one forward. And BFA will get that one out. It was Camden Phelps. He's struggling to get it out. Kept in by Kelly. Shot there from Butler just over the net as it gets tipped. Van Mullen comes in to help him out. Doherty now. Doherty dumping it down deep. Trying to find Butler. Butler pressuring Charlie Malbuff hard. Van Mullen now. Van Mullen with a nice low shot, and what a kick save by Wells. And puck squirts out as Doherty has a tough angle shot just wide of Wells, and Van Mullen keeps it in, dumps it down deep. Long shift here for BFA as they are struggling to break this puck out. And BFA, number 16, trying to get out was Gagno, and the Wolves keep it in. And Spalding just trying to get it out, kept in by Kelly. Kelly flips it in, down into the corner. Good shift here by South Burlington. Trying to get it out in Camden Phelps, and he'll take a icing call as South Burlington dominates that shift with their first line. So Smith, LaPlume, and Garceau will come out with Benoit and Clark on defense. Smith winning that battle, getting it to LaPlume. LaPlume working his way in the Wolves zone. LaPlume hits the brakes, gets it to the point to Benoit. Benoit with a shot, and Shagnon will cover that one up as there was a quick whistle with just over 2 minutes left in the third. 2-2. And as I said earlier, both teams doing a good job not allowing either side to go on the power play. Good face-off win back. Clark now. Clark trying to get a shot off. Puck just gets straight into the corner. And Wolves trying to break it out. Clark dumping it back in. Colby Reagan now. Reagan just trying to ring it around the boards. And Wolves can't get it out. Shot in on Shagnon. He just lets it go wide. And number 7, Colby Reagan rings it around, trying to break it out again. Coming in for help is Ryan Audebert. And Benoit can't keep that one in, as Clark now will have to go back and reset as the Wolves get a change as well as 2 Bobwhites. Jumping on now is Manning and Schreindorfer. Schreindorfer, he's trying to find Manning as that puck was touched and it's no icing. And just trying to get it out was Butler. And I thought the puck did get out of the zone, but I guess not. Puck now gets out of the zone as Jack Kelly wins that battle. Van Mullen with speed. Van Mullen staples Bonnet a little bit. And we have less than a minute left in the third period. First line out for South Burlington. Third line out for BFA. Shot there from the point, and a great save by Wells. And Kelly now. Kelly shimmy shakes, and a good D play there by Schreindorfer. Doherty now dumps it back in as the Wolves have to tag up. And back now for the Wolves. Doherty off the glass to number 4, Jack Kelly. Jack Kelly trying to find a streaking Sam Kelly. And 20 seconds left now. Schreindorfer just trying to get a shot off as that gets tipped over Shagnon. Jack Kelly now trying to find his man. Schreindorfer dumps it back in. Shagnon will have to come out and hold for Doherty. Doherty trying to make something happen with just under 10 seconds left. Spalding now kept in by Horton. Good pressure there. Horton can't get a shot off. And that'll do it as we will head to overtime.
And at the end of the third period, we are tied 2 goals apiece.
So 2-2 after 3 as we go to overtime. That goal coming in the third period from number 9 Butler on South Burlington, assist from Van Mullen and Doherty. And as I said, no penalties during that third period. We'll see if we can get you updated shots. But a very close game so far with a great South Burlington team. So really, South Burlington pouring on the shots, out shooting BFA 27-15. I know most games, the South Burlington Wolves tend to get over 30 shots. In most games, their shots per game percentage is 31.33. So look for this team to keep that moving upwards as we go into overtime here. But thanks again for everybody tuning in to this senior night here at Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. And the boys just resting up down below, getting ready for OT here. And let's take a moment to thank our sponsors that make our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair in St. Albans and East Fairfield, and Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to help support our live coverage, please reach out to Paul Schneider at Northwest Access TV. Check out their website for more details, northwestaccess.tv. We'd also like to thank Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation. The two organizations have been working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on its confidential emergency services line. 802-524-6554, then press 1. Or you can always call or text 988. One call, text, or chat could save a life. Just about underway here for overtime as BFA and South Burlington tied 2-2. And this is one of those songs that just gets you pumped up as a hockey player. The seniors for BFA, Ryan Sargent, Gavin Clark, Aaron Merchant, Oliver Horton, and Phoenix Wells. So congrats to those boys with only a few games left in their regular season as a senior. Van Mullen and Gagnon at the face-off. Gagnon wins that one. Doherty now. Doherty off the board, trying to find Butler. Butler back to Doherty. Doherty with a long shot and off the glass. Little errant shot there. And Gagnon now just trying to get it out. Van Mullen now. Van Mullen with a shot there, just over the net. And we're going to have 5 minutes for overtime play here. Van Mullen keeps it in. Clark now getting pressured hard by number 4, Jack Kelly. Gagnon now trying to find Merchant. Merchant getting pressured by Van Mullen. Van Mullen holding on, gets it to Doherty. Doherty finding space. Just getting in front of that one was number 16, Gagnon. Oh, and an overtime goal there from number 9, Butler. And he gets his second goal of the game. And 22nd of the year, as Butler had 2 goals tonight. An unfortunate one there for the Bobwhites with only 50 seconds played in overtime as South Burlington gets out of that one 3-2. If we're thinking about Northwest Access player of the game, I thought Horton had a good game. LaPlume, Schreindorfer, Magnan, they were involved in everything, but Northwest Access player of the game tonight will go to Phoenix Wells. Wells just held on strong there. Saw about 30 shots tonight, and well-deserved on senior night to get the Northwest Access player of the game, as he is a senior himself. So we'll be back with you here on the 26th of February, myself with Mark Needleman for the Essex Hornets game to end out the season, last game of regular season here at Collins Pearly. But congratulations tonight to all the seniors, as well as the South Burlington Wolves getting out of here with a 3-2 win. But this is Jason Bliss with Northwest Access. We'll be back with you here on Wednesday. So thanks everybody for listening and have a good night.